embarrassed as a country. Every day, corporations are reincorporating in Europe. I thought Europe was socialized. It is half socialized over there, and companies are still going because the tax rates are lower. We are at 35%. If we lower the rates and make the corporate business tax 14.5% and the personal income tax 14.5%, you know what happens? Although it's a debatable question. They don't have the same incentive. Think about it this way. If you have $1,000 and I ask you for $1,000 for a business venture, you'll think, well, I had to earn $2,000 to have $1,000. I expect them to do whatever the hell I tell them to do. I've been taking that message, not just to Maine, not just to New Hampshire, not just to Republican audiences. I've taken that message to Detroit. I've taken that message to the south side of Chicago. They're ready for another message. If we can show concern for those who live in poverty, those who are unemployed, and say, look, the Democrats, what have they done for you lately? What have they done in the last 50 years? In Baltimore, young black men between the ages of 20 and 25, 37% unemployment. It's worse than the Great Depression. Democrats aren't doing anything. Their policies have failed. What if we show up and say, you know what? We're going to make a tax-free zone in the center of Baltimore. We're going to make a tax-free zone on the south side of Chicago. And we're going to say to businesses, if you locate here, you don't pay federal taxes. That will work. What if we show up in Detroit and Chicago and Philadelphia and all our big cities and say, you know what? The government schools are failing you. 50% drop out before they graduate. There's no discipline. They're rife with drugs, and nobody can get an education. What if we said to every poor kid in America, you can go wherever you want. Here's a voucher. Go to any school you want to go to. I think if we become, again, the party of justice, the party that believes in the Bill of Rights, the party that believes in minority rights. And you say, well, I'm not a minority, but you know what? You can be a minority because of the color of your skin or the shade of your ideology. You can be a minority because you're an evangelical Christian. You can be a minority because you don't believe in God. You can be a minority because you want to teach your kids at home. Frankly, you can be a minority because you're a constitutionalist in this country. But you need to have that Bill of Rights. You need to have that protection. You need to have that day in court when you say, I am innocent until proven guilty. I think if we become that party that defends the innocent, that defends the rights of those who live in poverty, who says you are going to get your equal chance, you are going to get your equal protection before the law, I think if we become that party of justice, Katie, bar the door. We're going to rock and roll to victory. That's the party I want to be part of, and I hope you do too. Thank you very much.